opened for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Game 2 of the World Series between the San Diego Padres and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Aaron Savali will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So now into the box is Jake Cronenworth. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
San Diego, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Popped up. Ramirez has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Joe Musgrove is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Ready now is Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ramirez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 2 for 3. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses. 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Batting second.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is good. A shortstop. Patrick Connolly.
So now here is Patrick Connolly. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Into the windup and the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
13. Manny Machado.
First delivery to him. A bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Will Myers. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Will Myers as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, number 2.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. Liner in there for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Grisham on at first, nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Still only one out in the inning. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Now to the plate, here is Mike Tauchman. Here's the first pitch to him. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Bouncer to the left side, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. And there's a base hit on the line. Grisham isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Reyes takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 home. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Yeah. 3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Tribe. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now. 0-2. Hosmer, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So bases are empty with one gone, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The third baseman, number 13, Manning.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And in steps Manny Machado as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Stepping in once again is Will Myers. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Tatis is off of first with 2 away. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Dominguez, a 5'10" switch hitter, is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8- or 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Jose Ramirez will be next. set. Here's the 3-1. That's a strike to throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
One out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramirez.
Next to stand in is Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail things here 2-0. Now it'll be Trent Grisham, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
First pitch on the way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Bang down that right field line. That's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Next to the Padres, the catcher,
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So now to the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled off. Two runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. now for Cleveland. Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number one.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Next, it'll be Patrick Connolly. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now back, the designated hitter, Robbie Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Connolly stands at first with one out. He's running in there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. The throw will go to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Early Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted in the air to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. And stepping in, Mike
Leading
Tauchman.
off for the Padres, the left fielder, number 32, Mike Tauchman.
First pitch on the way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Phillips is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next up is Jake Cronenworth. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now here's the first offering. Cronenworth leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Padres leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Brett Phillips. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
In there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He collected a base hit his first time up. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
No one out with a runner at second. Line drive base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Debo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Digging in next, Roberto Perez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on the way. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least 1 run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Well, He had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Ramirez is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Hot shot down the line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Logan Gilbert takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Patrick Connolly, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. and a strike now to Machado. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Will Myers will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham. Popped him up. Perez is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still lead it 2-1. So stepping in is Franmil Reyes. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.